The scream tore through the quiet suburban street like a siren. Mrs. Karen Whitaker, the iron-fisted HOA president, stood in the Dawson family's backyard. Her face twisted in fury as she hurled a rock at the small enclosure housing Lily Dawson's therapy rabbits. The 8-year-old girl, wheelchair-bound and clutching her stuffed bunny, sobbed from the porch as her mother, Sarah, pleaded for Karen to stop. Neighbors peeked through curtains, phones already recording. Karen's reign of terror over pet violations and unkempt lawns had finally crossed a line nobody could ignore. She shrieked about vermin ruining property values, oblivious to the tiny cameras capturing her every move. Sarah's voice cracked as she confronted Karen, her hands trembling but her resolve steel. She revealed the truth. Those rabbits were Lily's lifeline, prescribed by her therapist to ease crippling anxiety after a car accident left her disabled. Karen scoffed, calling it an excuse, her arrogance blinding her to the growing crowd. Then came the twist nobody saw coming. A soft-spoken elderly man, Mr. Nguyen, stepped forward. The quiet widower, often ignored at HOA meetings, held up his phone. His security camera, installed after Karen's last tirade, had caught her sneaking onto the Dawson property the previous night, pouring bleach into the rabbits' water. Gasps rippled through the neighbors. Karen's face drained of color, but she doubled down, accusing Mr. Nguyen of fabricating lies. The confrontation exploded as Sarah, fueled by a mother's rage, demanded Karen leave. Karen lunged forward, shoving Sarah, who stumbled but stood her ground. That's when the sirens wailed. 2 police officers appeared, summoned by a neighbor's 911 call. They reviewed Mr. Nguyen's footage, their expressions hardening. Karen's protests grew frantic, claiming her HOA authority trumped their laws. The officers weren't swayed. They cuffed her, her screams echoing as they led her to the patrol car. Lily, still clutching her stuffed bunny, whispered to her mom, "Are my rabbits safe now?" Sarah hugged her tightly, tears streaming, as neighbors rallied around them. Karen's downfall was swift and merciless. The footage went viral, shared across social media with hashtags like Justice for Lily. The HOA board dissolved her presidency within hours, and the community demanded her resignation. Karen's husband, humiliated, put their house up for sale, but no one would buy. She faced charges of animal cruelty and vandalism, her once pristine reputation shattered. At her hearing, she tried to play the victim, claiming stress from unruly neighbors. The judge, unmoved, sentenced her to community service at an animal shelter, a poetic twist that left her seething. Neighbors whispered she'd been seen crying while cleaning cages, her pride broken. Lily's rabbits, miraculously unharmed, became local celebrities, their enclosure rebuilt stronger by volunteers. In the aftermath, the neighborhood transformed. Inspired by Lily's courage and Sarah's defiance, residents formed a new community group focused on kindness, not control. Mr. Nguyen, once invisible, became a beloved figure, teaching kids about gardening and resilience. Lily's smile returned, brighter each time she petted her rabbits. Sarah framed a photo of the rebuilt enclosure, a reminder of their victory. The story spread beyond the suburb, sparking conversations about empathy and accountability. People shared their own tales of standing up to bullies, each one a ripple from Lily's quiet strength. The Dawsons' backyard, once a battleground, became a symbol of hope, a place where a child's love for her animals outshone a tyrant's cruelty. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment fair, or should it have been harsher? Share your thoughts on where justice lies in this story.